Hello. So you're here today because you are having a lot of fluttering and floaters in your eye, correct? Or in both eyes, okay. All right. On first inspection, I don't see any type of issue. It doesn't look like anything at first glance is going on with your eyes, but I'll do a very thorough inspection for you, okay? All right. Let me just ask you a few questions, and then we'll get started with the examination. Let's see, you were here 2 years ago, correct? Okay. Have you been having any issues with your eyes up until this issue that you've got now? No, you don't know of anything that was happening that was a little bit odd before this. Okay. Let's see. Do you, have you changed jobs or are doing anything that has more flashing of light or anything like that? No. Okay. What about home electronics, computer screens or television screens? Have you changed them at all? No. Okay. Diet. Has your diet changed at all? Are you eating anything new or something that you used to eat that you are no longer eating? Okay. Okay, I'm looking at your age here. Sometimes that can be attributed to it just as we get older. Sometimes the eyes get older too, and can have issues occasionally. So we'll look and see if that's it. How often would you say this happens? I guess I should say like within a day from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. At least 4 times, okay. And how long do these dark floaters last? Okay. Are you having them right now? Okay. All right, now I know you did tell me just a minute ago that, or you told my assistant that they are dark. They're not flashy light floaters. They are dark, like when you focus on anything, whatever the center of your eye is dark, correct? Okay. It's like there's a shade over it. Okay. I think that's enough questions for now. I'm probably going to get started just doing, I'll do a general examination, looking at your eye with just a regular light, and then after that, I'll use a new procedure that we have that's supposed to help combat these floaters. So you are in luck with this, okay? So give me just a minute to get ready. I'm going to put gloves on because I will be touching around your eye, and then after I put a numbing solution in your eye, I might touch your eyeball just a little bit. And then when I start the procedure that's supposed to help, I'm going to actually put on a second layer of gloves, and that's just because of the device I'm holding. You have to wear a second layer. It has something to do with electromagnetic field or something related to that. It's not going to hurt your eyes in any way. It just has to do with the hand-to-hand contact of using the device. So, but for right now, just regular gloves. Okay. Right. Let me do just an initial check. Start with this side. Alright, hold very still for me. Pull your lid down. Very good. I'll look at each eye carefully. If you do start to have the floaters, because you're saying you're having them pretty often, let me know. I'm going to stop and do another check, okay? No, this procedure, you should have no pain with it whatsoever. But let me ask you something. Go ahead and stare straight behind me. I'm going to be checking your pupils. I'm checking the pupil dilation. Do you have any headaches with these floaters, or do you have any afterwards or beforehand? No? Okay. Continue to stare straight at the side of my head here. You're doing great. Right, continue to stare back there. Hold very still for me. Good. Excellent. Pupil dilation looks fine. The whiteness of the eyes look fine. Okay. I'm going to check the surface area around your eye, the pressure areas. So continue to hold still for me. Go ahead and just halfway close your eyes. I don't ask people to completely close them because sometimes people like to know when a hand's coming toward their eye. So just kind of halfway close them. I'm going to start tapping the tops of your eyelids. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. And just lightly rubbing it. I'm just doing any feeling for elasticity and pressure. Okay, now I'm going to take my thumb and do the bottom part. Just right under here, okay? Alright, excellent. Other eye. Elasticity feels good on that one as well. Alright, now thumb underneath. Okay, alright, that seems fine. Elasticity seems normal. Alright. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything just with my naked eye. I'm going to put on a set of magnification glasses, look a little bit closer, and then after that I'm just going to go through with the procedure of using my device that should help combat that. Okay. Okay. I just need you to hold very still for me and try to keep your eye open as wide as possible. Alright. I am just going to be looking closely the left for me. And to the right. And back left again. And to the right. One more time. Excellent. Look up. And back down. Continue to look to the right for me. Excellent. Okay, now look up. And back down. And one more time up. And back down. Great. Right. Other side. Hold your eye open wide. Look to the left for me. To the right. Back to the left again. And back to the right. Excellent. Look up for me. Down. Back up again. And down. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to put a solution in your eyes. It's going to dilate them some for the procedure. It's not going to burn or itch or anything like that. And while that's doing that, I'm going to finish filling out this paperwork, and I'm going to go ahead and get the device ready. So, if I can get you to look up for me. Up, 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 up. I'm starting the left eye. Up, 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 up. Great. All right. And again. Get you to look up for me. Going to the right eye. Up, 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 up. Excellent. Okay, give that just a minute. And I'll be right back with you. You can blink a few times if you want the solution to maybe coat the eye better. Okay. So, what I found dealing with patients whose eyes have floaters like you're describing, it's typically related to stress. Stress over time can do a number of things to us, and as you get older, sometimes it can have more of an effect than normal. I would say, you've told me what type of job you do, and I would say that probably certain times it's just your eyes trying to adjust to the stress, and the blood flow is changing, which causes the darkness. You know, if you were seeing light floaters, it would be a reaction to light, but because it's dark, because it's becoming darker as the more you try to focus, it's more of a blood flow type thing. So I would say there's nothing to worry about. Before I had this device, I would tell my patients to try and de-stress a little, and try as much as you can to keep that stress level down, but sometimes that's impossible. So, but we do have this device that helps with the blood flow. It doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't burn. There are no side effects to it. So I'm going to get the device ready. I'm going to put on a second layer of gloves so that I can hold the device properly. And then we're going to apply it to both of your eyes, since you said the floaters are in both. And probably if you had told me the floater was just in one eye, I would have still be doing it to both eyes since you're here. Because like I said, there are no side effects and there are no adverse effects related to it. It just kind of helps with that, so that when your body does get stressed, this is less likely to happen, you know, because it is really irritating, even though it doesn't last very long. Okay? All right. Just a second. No, that's the first thing people worry about, is that the retina is becoming detached when that happens, but that's not the case. So, give me just a second. Yeah, you should be able to notice that your vision's becoming blurred from the pupil dilation. Second set of gloves. Again, this has not got anything to do with your damage to your eye. The reason why I'm putting it on, it has to do with me holding the device. Electromagnetic field. Check those pupils. Sure they look good and dilated. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. All right. Okay, here's my device. I'm going to place it facing your eye. When you see that the red light, the red ring of light come on, you know that it is working. Try as best you can to keep your eyes open. If you have to blink, that's okay, but try as best you can to keep them open, okay? All right. Alright, starting with the left eye, coming in. And it takes it just, there it is. Very good. You're doing great. Continue to hold your eye open as long as possible. Great. Okay. Moving to the left eye. I'm sorry, the right. You're doing great. should also start to see white light around your eye as you're looking at the red light. Doing great. You hear occasional beeping. It doesn't mean anything related to the device, like as far as anything you're doing. Don't worry about it. Just try to keep your eye open. Right. Okay, so that was all of the procedure. So I'm gonna just do a quick check on the surface area around your eye for any puffiness or anything. There are no side effects, but I always check everything. So. Just doing some more checking. Okay. Just try straight ahead at me, please. Right. Good. Okay, well that procedure is done. Your eyes look like they are reacting to it perfectly. So, because your eyes are dilated, it'll take a couple hours for them to go back down. So I would suggest you get your driver. I know you brought a driver because we asked you to. To just take you home and let yourself rest a little bit. We've got some throwaway sunglasses for you to put on when you go outside because it's very bright outside today and we don't want that to harm your eyesight, letting all that light in from your pupils being dilated, okay? Like I said, you should have no side effects from this procedure, and hopefully this will help with the blood flow when you have a stressful time so that you don't see these dark floaters anymore. Okay? All right. If you do continue to have issues with them or you do not see an improvement, just call up here and we'll get you seen again, okay? And see if we can figure something else out. But I've done this procedure several times, and I will check up on you in a week. And I'm usually told by the patients that it has helped dramatically with that, and some do not have any more floaters at all. So try to keep your stress level down, but if it is impossible, this should at least help combat that quite a bit. Okay? Alright. Thank you so much, and here is your sunglasses to put on. Go ahead and put those on before you walk out there. And just call if you need us, okay?